I'm Sandra.
And I'm Bea, and we're Eco Folk.
I come from Ireland originally. I moved here almost 4 years ago now, just on a whim, and ended up falling in love with the city, and have been here ever since. I work in the kind of charity area, so I work with a women's aid centre and for LGBT Youth Scotland, so I'm kind of interested in equality, gender equality for LGBT people, and also just people in general.
And my background is more of a business one, so I moved to Edinburgh from Italy for my master's about 5 years ago. Again, I fell in love with the city as well. It is a beautiful city, and I work now in marketing, communications, logo design, and more of a businessy mind. But I like my creative side as well.
Equal Folk first started really with a conversation. We were at home one day, and our friend came home and was thinking, you know, there's not really anything out there for LGBT people. She was a bit angry because she'd been in shops looking for a card. So we just kind of started chatting and came up with a few ideas, came up with a few lines. That was almost 2 years ago, so it's kind of grown slowly since then. And we've kind of taken a while to kind of build, you know, our ideas and meet people that we can collaborate with.
Yeah, it took a little bit to get a head around on how to start a business as well. I think that's what was holding us back more, just because we didn't have any experience in that before. But our goal is to give a voice to people that don't have one at the minute and at the moment. And for us, it's through cards and postcards, at least for now. The reason why we chose that is that here you get a card for everything. It could be a thank you one, or it could be a bless you card if you sneeze almost. So it is a place where people go to, or it's a tool that people use to communicate and say something to others. And I think that is important in what we were trying to do.
Mm-hmm. And it's also really important for us to have cards like in a shop with LGBT top like subjects, because people will see them and think, oh, you know, I've never thought about a card for someone transitioning, or I've never thought about a card for someone to come out. So yeah, it's just for people to kind of get a little bit more aware, educated, and then for maybe a trans person to come in and see a card for transitioning and think, oh my god, that's me, you know, and actually feel like someone's thinking about them, and that it's okay to be trans, it's okay to be gay or asexual or whatever you are. So it's really about educating.
Our cards represent who we are, as well as what our mission is. There's my side of attention to details and more businessy look and minimalistic design, and then there's the quirkiness and creative side of our collaborations with artists, as well as Sandra's creative lines and funny, quirky tone and jokes. So we feel like it's a product that talks to people because it comes from people that are just the same as them.
For now, we're starting off, we're kind of at the very start, and it's good because we can see things, you know, like these things are in sight now, because at the start it was quite, you know, hard to motivate yourself to keep on going, because you couldn't really see what was happening yet. But Bea was very good at that, actually. She was the more motivated one to kind of keep going, but then when there's things in sight, it's a lot easier. We just need to establish ourselves as a brand now, get people to know who we are, you know, focus on our social media side and educate people through our blog and share current affairs, keep up to date with those things. Also, we'd like to collaborate more with other organisations, non-for-profit organisations, especially local ones around Edinburgh, maybe some people in the music kind of scene, and, you know, others in the LGBT scene, gender equality, all those different things.
Our aim is one of equality, but it's also trying to become more of a movement than just a service. It's not just about selling cards. There's a reason behind those cards, and that is what is at the core of what we do. So we're open to suggestions, collaboration, feedback is very welcome, because we want people to feel represented by what we do. So if there's something that you'd like to see in our cards or in what we do, get in touch with us. We love a cup of tea and a chat.
Edinburgh just has this vibe about it. It's such a beautiful city, and the architecture is beautiful. It's got so much history to it. It's got this kind of creative, like, alternative buzz about it. It's got a quirkiness. So I think it's a natural kind of environment to have a business and to kind of start up something creative. There's lots of creative people around as well. Creative Edinburgh is a good example of a place where you meet lots of creative people.
Yes, this city is beautiful. I think one sunny day in Edinburgh makes you forget about all the very many rainy days. And then, to be honest, I got stuck with a bit of a Scottish accent with some words like time and house. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to stick around for a while.